Hi, this is Sarah with To Illuminate Ministries, and we are going to be doing a series of craft videos to go along with our Missionary Dog book series to show you how to do the crafts. This is book number 1. It's called the Missionary Dogs in Mongolia. As you can see, it's book 1. Here's the back of it. There are 4 crafts, and there's usually 4 to 5 crafts or activities in the back of every book. So we're going to show you how to do those. I wanted to tell you first of all about the coloring book. This is the Missionary Dog coloring book. There is a section in here for each book. It's 2 pages. This is a page from the story. You can color it yourself or look and see what colors they used. And there's an activity page. That is the coloring book. And so now for the crafts, you will need a glue stick. You will need some popsicle sticks. You might need a pen, some scissors, and any types of crayons, markers, coloring pens, whatever you would like. That's the supplies that you will need. So the first craft is making a really cute little Captain Dixie missionary dog that you can use as a little puppet to play with, or she can tell your friends the Bible verses that you learned, or you could tell your mom or dad. So the page comes like this, and I wanted to point something out when you're cutting it out. This is what you'll begin with. So you'll cut around, and I want to show you here, just kind of like a finger's width is what you will keep right there, so that when you fold it together and go to glue it, it stays together. So now that you've done that, you're just going to apply your glue with a glue stick. You may need a little bit on this side, especially where the little ears and paws are. It might need some extra. And then you're going to kind of line up as you go and press down. Sometimes your cutting is not, or my cutting is not the best. Then you're going to go ahead and put your stick in right here. And now just smooth around the edges. You can kind of move it around as you need. And when you're done, you have your Missionary Captain Little Dixies. That was the first craft. Now the second craft is the airplane. Every missionary needs an airplane to fly for transportation. So the same way, when you cut, there is a line here that you don't need to cut through. You need to cut this straight across. I'm going to show you how. So that when this side is cut and you fold them, they're mirrored on either side. So you will finish cutting that out. And you're going to then use your popsicle stick and glue it together. Now this plane is white. If you wanted to do some colors on the plane, add your own design, color it in, you could certainly do that. Or you can leave it as it is. We're also going to see this little plane again later at the end of this video. There's another project that you can use it with the kids. But for this, let me get it cut out. A couple more cuts. And I'm not taking my time. I'm kind of being sloppy for time's sake here, just to kind of give you an idea. Okay, so we have it cut out. Then we take our glue stick again and our popsicle stick. And same thing. We're going to apply some glue. And fold over, trying to line up right here the tail, and then kind of stick in right here and I find that if you kind of make a crease with your finger like this, then you probably need to turn it over. Well, my stick came out. You might have to put a little more glue right there on your stick. And on either side of it to kind of make it stay together. Now you have your airplanes, maybe. This one just does not want to stay glued together. All right, this one is. That's the airplane. Now on to the next one. This is a suitcase. So this one has a little special detail on it. I just go straight across, and then I come back and I cut out the little curve then. That's what I did. You can cut out in this section if you would like to. Take it and fold it in half. Find the little black fold line. That's where you make your crease. If you would like to cut that out, you can. I left it. Then there is a page. These are all little items of things that you might pack in your suitcase. So we have a camera and sunscreen, a toothbrush and toothpaste, your passport, Bible, socks, a map, clothes. So you're just going to cut out the little things that you might need to travel with in your suitcase. And then you're going to glue them inside your little suitcase. So this is the camera. I'll show you the camera. So you just open it up and you put some glue on the camera. And then wherever you would like to place, you can place stuff down here and stuff right here. You just fold that, and that is your camera. Now there's another craft. This is the collars. So each dog has a specific collar. This is Captain Dixie's collar. This is First Lieutenant's collar. First Lieutenant Dolly. You can cut them out. You can make this a bracelet and play with it. Put a little bitty piece of tape right here and tape it together. You can make it as a collar and put it on your stuffed animals if you had a stuffed animal. I also made a bookmark out of it. So what I did is you take a piece of construction paper, you cut you about the right size, then you're going to trim off the end. It's pretty super easy. You just go in and make a point like this, and then you take your collar and you're going to cut it down so that it fits, which is probably only going to be about here. Then you glue that on and turn it over. And what I did is there's two scriptures that I really liked from this story, John 3:16. So I wrote that on the back of this one. And on this one, I wrote Mark 16:15, which is the Great Commission, which is what we are all learning about in this book. So that has been the crafts. Now there's one extra special thing I told you that we were going to do with your airplane. So I will cut out this. This is the last little bit in the very back of the book, this piece of the globe. So cut this out. Now I've put this onto a folder so that we could keep, the kids could keep whose was whose all in their own unique little place. You could even take a piece of construction paper and do this. It doesn't have to be a folder. I'll show you my folder in a minute when we get this cut out. So we have our circle. Now here's my just a plain generic folder. And I just take a scrap piece of paper. So any little scrap piece of paper, kind of a square. So I have a square and just fold it like this. okay? So we started out with the square, fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. Then I'm going to put some glue on this side and some glue on this side and glue it right in the middle. Then on this, now this is important, we're just gonna do just the center. Just like this, I'm just going from here in. We're gonna leave all the edges open with no glue. So glue this on. There we go. Now that is free all the way around the edge, so this is neat. You take your plane, and now on the popsicle stick, your plane can fly around the globe like the missionary dogs fly around the world. And if you turn it this way, the plane can go this way. So then what I did is I allowed everybody to put their craft. Here's their suitcase. Here's their missionary Captain Dixie, and then their bookmark, to put that all in their folder. And now you have all of the crafts in there, and you can even use the plane on the outside. Thank you for watching. This has been the crafts for the Missionary Dog book series, book 1, called The Missionary Dogs in Mongolia. Thank you. This is Sarah with 2 Illuminate Ministries.